Hey everyone, welcome to another account progress update video. Today I'm pretty much just going to be working on rune crafting and crafting. So in the last video, you guys might have heard that I was talking about getting 70 rune crafting, and after a little bit of reevaluation, I don't think I'm going to try and go for that goal anytime soon. That might happen one day far down the road, but I think for right now I'm just trying to work on leveling crafting and rune crafting a little bit. Um, got a good amount, almost like 2k silver bars banked, and as you can see, I'm getting pretty close to 40 rune crafting. So I'm just taking some time to try and snag 40 rune crafting real quick. But I figured I'd kind of show you the method of how this thing works. So after you collect these talismans, basically you just come in here and you just use the talismans on, with the TR, just use it on the altar just like this. And I have my runes right here so that like the talismans are kind of in the top left corner, and it's a little bit easier to click back and forth. And then you just drop them all. They don't sell for very much, so it's not like I'm losing out on any gold or anything like that. But yeah, you get 300 rune crafting XP per inventory, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. One, it's even though it's the fastest method to train rune crafting, it's obviously still really freaking slow. I think it's like maybe like 2 or 3k XP per hour or something. The only reason it's good is because you can train crafting in tandem with it. That's what makes this method so strong. But only training rune crafting alone or only training crafting alone, there's better methods. It's just this one is good to do in tandem, and I really do like training this method. It's a cool vibe. It's pretty relaxing and pretty chill. But I think the other big problem is like not only is it just slow to train. I mean, it would take just really long to get 70 rune crafting, but like it's really more of a matter of collecting all those talismans. So I've collected, just to give you guys reference, I've collected about 6,000 talismans total. And I've worked through a good amount of them already so far, right? But to get to 70 rune crafting would take something like 26,000, 27,000 talismans. So it's just like I can get a pretty decent rune crafting level like in the mid 50s with what I've done so far. But those last 15 levels just require just an additional gargantuan amount of effort. And so for that reason, I think I'm going to kind of put that to the wayside for now and just kind of just try and get through the air talismans I have now. And if I want to go for the grind later, I can come back and revisit. But for now, I kind of just want to go through them. I think I can get around 55 rune crafting or so with what I have so far, and I'll probably just try and stop there. But for right now, I'm working on 40 rune crafting. Some of the other big levels I've gotten recently, I'm getting really close to 87 mining. I got 87 range the other day. I've been woodcutting and fire making quite a bit as well, just because it's been so easy to AFK while doing other stuff. I think I'm gonna I don't really have a goal for woodcutting or fire making, but I'm just gonna continue to train them in the meantime, just because they're pretty simple and pretty easy to train. And then also you'll probably notice that my magic level's quite a bit higher as well. I've been spending a lot of time like killing ogresses with like fire bolts, and I've been spending a lot of time splashing as well for when I've needed to like be super AFK and like working on other stuff. And so as you can see, I'm getting pretty close to 84 magic as well, which is cool. So as you can see, this is kind of how I finish up here. You need a world hop between all these worlds. You go to all the rocks, world hop, come back, and you kind of just snake back and forth, but you always usually have this one gold ore left over, or one inventory left over, and I just grab a gold ore with it usually, so I don't have to world hop again. And then, yeah, you just use the one gold right here on the furnace. And then, yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty simple. You just have a little spot for your teleports, and you get 12 TRs crafted, and then just come back here and just make the bars. I don't use the mold here. just because, I mean, I could make all the tiaras here, but I kind of just prefer to just smelt them, and restore my run energy, because otherwise if you make the tiaras too, it's like you kind of get too much run energy. So I'm just gonna bank. I've been banking the silver bars for now, and that method seems to be working pretty good for me. But really the next goal I think I want to try, is 89 smithing, just because like I said in my last video, I've got those ornament kits, and I'm really looking forward to being able to use them. So I'll give you guys a quick look at my bank real quick when we're done with this inventory, and you guys can kind of take a look at my progress on that so far. But yeah, so that's pretty much the big goal right now, other than continuing to just train some of these other skills. I kind of want to get 75 crafting as well, is kind of another thing, which is kind of what I'm working on in tandem with this 40 rune crafting thing. But yeah, let's take a look at my bank real quick. Give you guys like a little bank progress update. So just a 3.7 mil cash stack. Here's all my ornament kits. Just some other random stuff hobbled throughout here. Just random stuff that I'll wear when I'm splashing, or just like fashionscape kind of stuff. My monk robes and rune kite shield, other stuff like that. This is kind of just the stuff I use or wear quite a lot. I should probably move this to. See, I should probably move this up here. This is my rune stack. My nature runes are pretty low. I keep getting killed in the wilderness, so I'm kind of gun shy on going in there and trying to convert these law runes. I need to find like a better time that I can go and try and make it work. But and you can also see my chaos runes are getting kind of low as well. But I've got a lot of death runes built up that I'll be trying to get through soon. So that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that. Here's my smithing and crafting tab. As you can see, I got 2k silver bars, which is pretty nice. Got a good amount of gold bars built up too, and a good amount replenishing my gem stock as well. I need to go hit the ogresses again to kind of try and to get those numbers up a little bit more. But you can see I've got 86 rubies so far, which is pretty good. Got a small reserve of like coal and iron, but I haven't really started on the mining portion of that too much. But I've got a good amount of runite ore too, just like some good decent stuff. You can see I still need to sell like a lot of this iron stuff. I still have a ton built up, but I've just been trying to shed it slowly but surely. Like every time I go to Barak, I try and sell like 500 plate bodies or something. Then here's my mithril arrow and Addy arrow stack, which is pretty solid. My rune hatchets. This is just kind of my random miscellaneous armor. And then my food tab. I've been grabbing some lobbies because I've been starting to PK a little bit with my friend. That's where all this rune ore came from. Actually, we just go to the rune rocks and I kind of try and bait people, try to get people to skull on me, and then we like kill them back. I know, I'm an Ironman, so I can't like get any loot. We've gotten like a few kills and I can't get any loot, but it's really just more for fun than just for sport. And then yeah, all this stuff down here is pretty much just like all my holiday stuff. But you can see I've got a pretty good stack of limpwort roots saved up too. So, and red spider's eggs. So once I finally do get that rune scimitar, we're gonna have a lot of strength potions to work with, which is awesome. And then I've got like 1,000 salmon also from like that fishing grind I was talking about earlier when I got 70 fishing. But yeah, the bank's coming along okay. So I've done the math. I think I need like 40,000 iron ore or something like that. And so this 86, or sorry, I need like 40,000 iron bars to get to 89. And let's see, I've got, just open up the calculator real quick. I've got 86 so far, so 86 times 140. So I've got 12k worth of iron bars from these rubies alone. And then I've also got, I've already got like 1,500. So, it's not It's not much of a start, but it's better than nothing. The hardest part really is getting enough nature runes and rubies. Like the mining, yeah, it sucks, but it's actually fairly quick. So yeah, this is pretty much what I've been working on. I think once I get this 40 rune crafting, I'm gonna go and try and finish off 87 mining and 84 magic, and I'll try and get you guys a clip of those for this video. But nothing huge. This is kind of just, you know, an in-between sort of progress video. I think in the future I'd like to maybe show some like some PK footage and that kind of stuff. Try and spice it up a little bit and show some of the fun you can have as you know, in the free-to-play only game. So I'll be working on that maybe in the future. But for now, I'm just trying to show you some of the latest levels. Alright, we got 84 fire making coming in here. Alright, they're fresh off the press. We got 84. Let's go. That motherfucking 87 mining. Let's go. That's gonna be that young rank from me, bro.
You got laser beams. You pass
Alright, well I just missed it, but level 40 rune crafting just snagged it right there. 473. Yow. Dude, this is honestly kind of OP, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Is this the new squad?
It might be.
Dude, honestly, you know what would be super pog is like you could come here and grab the south rune on your own, and make it look like, you know, and then you could just like get nature runes too, and you pull squats, and then if you have a like genuine one-on-one and you're not getting debated, like I come over there and help you squat pools, and you take the 3 and I take the 4.
Oh.
Alright, so I think this is the perfect way to end the video off and show you guys 88 mining. So we've been making some good progress towards getting the iron we need, and this is just the first step. But yeah, there's the rest of my stats. Everything's looking pretty good. Starting to get pretty good set of stats going. So thanks everyone for watching.